This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the New York Knicks. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, the retirements of Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and Tony Parker mean the start of a new era for the Spurs. Guard Patty Mills said, "We've had great teachers, and now there's a transition. It's about teaching that culture to these new guys. We aren't going to change. Bridging the gap is going to take time. That's where leadership comes in." Kevin?
A proud franchise. Thank you, David. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. And then on Monday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Portland Trail Blazers. So the New York starting five. Randall and Portis patrol the middle. Trier out there with Barrett. And it's Morris in at the three. And for the Spurs, it's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. Derek White is out there with Murray, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. The starting gate opening night in the NBA, Brent, what are you most looking forward to?
I just like to see who it is that, in terms of their competitive spirit right now, is coming out of training camp hungry. Let's see in the next couple weeks which team jumps out and which coaching staffs have done a great job preparing their team coming out of camp. Now, we know that teams can fall off, Kevin. The talent will catch up. Other veteran teams may get themselves back into a rhythm. But coming out of training camp, how much more together are teams and teams that have made changes, what are they playing like?
What's their chemistry?
Exactly. Let's find out how they're going to play this year.
To the middle, here's Portis, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
DeRozan against Randall. DeRozan, that's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
And it's sent back by Aldridge.
He's become a defensive anchor here for this team over the past couple seasons. Great timing on the block there.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, LaMarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. .151 left in the first quarter of the game. Murray outside. Back to DeRozan. The leader connects. The jumper drops. And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge's. Great, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point. When it's falling, well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can take over.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. DeRozan scanning the floor. Morris against Aldridge. Here's DeRozan. Aldridge trying to break free, and it's DeRozan missing. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now, here's Barrett. He's guarded closer. Here's Randall. And they convert at last on attempt number 3.
So active and understanding more and more with his experience where to be to get offensive rebounds is Julius Randle.
Murray right side. Misses off the left iron.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And it's White with the rebound. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Murray right side. Count the basket.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Passes it to Randall. Good. Randall's got his second basket.
It's a good try on defense, but with a scorer like Randall, it's just not enough.
Tie game in San Antonio. We've got more in store for you right after this. And in 2018, DeMar DeRozan opened up about his battles with depression, hoping to have a positive impact on others.
A lot of people ashamed to talk about it. Even myself, for a long period of time, people wonder why I was such a quiet guy, and that was part of it, not one of it.
Yep, you love the honesty and the bravery to step forward and tell his emotional story.
Yeah, he opened a dialogue. Kevin Love following his lead to talk about anxiety. Athletes as public figures can have a broader impact than just entertainment. We see it over and over again.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
I really thought that everything seemed to fall into place for them in that first quarter.
Well, they're playing aggressive, unselfish basketball, exactly what their coach wants.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Barrett Knox are the wingman. Portis is out there with Morris, and it's Payton in at the point guard position. The shot by Carroll, no good.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
And Greg, talking to scouts about R.J. Barrett, they love the athleticism. But what makes him especially good is the work ethic and the confidence.
Yeah, some elite prospects will take plays off. This guy never does. He's not one that sits around and reads his press clippings. He's a warrior, a leader, and he's proven to be a winner.
Clock at 4. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Barrett's got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks. Down low, here's Carroll. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Carroll's got his first points of the night.
Well, there's a couple things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league, and finding the open man is one of them.
Carroll against Morris. Knocks it loose. Kicks it to Barrett. Payton outside. A 3-ball. That shot misses. So the Spurs will take it the other way. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Gay finds Mills. A miss that time would have put him up. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Payton. Gay with the defensive effort. For San Antonio, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Mills passes to Gay. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
And here is Payton. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Barrett. Releases from 15. A rebound by the Spurs. Here's Bellinelli. And another basket for San Antonio. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Spurs out in front, up 4. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq, and a pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Well, just a great offensive performance tonight. The play call.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Now the shot clock resets to 14 seconds on an offensive rebound. Brent, do you like that change?
I think digging into the numbers a little bit, Kevin, it only affects about 3% of total possession.
Is that all?
Yeah, throughout the course of the year, not in any given game. So it's very, 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 very minimal what happens. But what I like is that players have to reset quickly with 14 on the clock. And I think coaches are starting to think about how it is they might have quick sets as opposed to getting the ball to the top of the key and trying to run through a traditional set. Maybe you have quick sets after the reset to get yourself a better shot.
More strategy.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. San Antonio shooting their first foul shot of the night. And that free throw good from DeRozan.
It's common to see wing players improve their perimeter shooting in the league, but DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his hands.
A shot by True, no good. Spurs leading by 7. Lets it fly from 18. It's rebounded by Portis.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
New York, no good that time either. And Greg DeRozan watching a ton of films of guys like Andre Miller and Sam Cassell operating in the pick and roll.
Not only that, Kevin, to strengthen his left hand, he uses it for daily activities like writing, leaving no stone unturned to become an expert initiator.
Here's Trier. Rebound by Murray.
Well, if they got a favorite play, Kevin, it might be time to break it out. 0 of 4 to start it.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Morris into the lane. San Antonio with the rebound. Murray right side. .116 left in the third quarter of the game. White finds Pirtle. 6 on the shot clock. Outside DeRozan. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Aldridge, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Lyles checked in for the Spurs. And then for New York, Taj Gibson's checked in for Portis. Ellington comes in for Barrett. And Smith subbed in for Alonzo Trier. Knicks trail by 9. Pass to Randall. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Off target on the 15-footer. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Shot from the wing. Hits the front of the rim and out. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Smith scanning the floor. Outside Gibson. The pass to Randall. Shoots over Lyles. And the Knicks miss again. Spurs leading by 9. White the pass to Murray. Now DeRozan. 9 points in the game so far. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
One second left. That one misses. And so it's San Antonio. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Randall out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Elfrid Payton. Then there's Wayne Ellington. And it's Knox in at the 3. Floats it up for Randall. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Randall getting up there, explosive vertically on that play with great timing.
Here's Carroll. To Wiles. Outside DeRozan. Clock at 6. With the teardrop, and the layup is good. DeRozan's got the lead up to 9 now for San Antonio.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game, don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Randall down low. Wiles there. Randall dishes to Gibson. Here's Knox. Carroll covering. Another shot. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Like to see Randall not just take pride in the scoring, but doing some of the dirty work on the glass.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Spurs. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar Carroll. The Knicks also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Gibson. And Barrett subbed in for Wayne Ellington.
Seventh pick in the 2014 NBA draft. The interesting thing about Randall is he falls into that category as a tweener. Maybe not a 3-man or a 4-man, but over the course of his career, he's decided to improve his outside shooting, become a threat driving to the basket, and now finding a home offensively in the NBA. You wonder how much further he can go if he could expand to the 3-point line. Julius Randle's going to be in this league for a long time.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Payton with the ball, picked up by Aldridge. Payton surveying the floor. Here's Randall. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're leading by 6. 1:02 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
This has been a one-man show all the way. He's taken it upon himself to carry the entire weight of their offense. And with all the scoring he's done, I don't know how he's had enough energy to even get back on D.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Gay. White comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Passes to Randall. To the inside, out to Payton. Now, here's Barrett. He's covered by Murray.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.